Teddi Mellencamp gives grim survival rate update. Reality star Teddi Mellencamp has made headlines over the past few months, sharing her ongoing health journey with fans following a skin cancer diagnosis a few years prior. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star notably recently spoke about her story with a news outlet. During the conversation, she also explained a devastating health update she received from her medical team. Teddi Mellencamp recently shared that her skin cancer had reached stage 4. Teddi is known for being the daughter of musician John Mellencamp. However, she's also known for appearing in The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills from 2017 to 2020. She and Tamra Judge are also known for hosting the Two T's in a Pod podcast. Over the past few years, Teddi has also notably shared various health updates with fans, notably being diagnosed with a form of skin cancer, melanoma, back in 2022. By 2025, the cancer had notably progressed to stage 4. In addition, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star was also recently hospitalized for brain tumors. On April 10, Mellencamp recently spoke with ABC's Nightline. During this time, she shared a health update with fans concerning her recent cancer battle. On the show, it was noted that Teddi's had many rounds of immunotherapy and also many rounds of radiation. As she shared, Teddi noted how she often asks her medical team about her chances of survival. As she noted, "It's one of my favorite things to ask, how long I got? Or, what are my chances?" And they oftentimes say 50-50ths. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum explained why she stays positive concerning her chances. Teddi shared that she had a stunned reaction to first hearing such news. As she mused, 50-50ths? I wouldn't buy a car that's only going to drive 50% of the time. However, Teddi noted there's a reason she's given the 50-50ths number, as the immunotherapy treatments have only been around for a few years. The star admitted that knowing this helps her to keep a positive outlook over the situation. However, treatments don't necessarily make things easy for the reality star, as they can still take a toll on her body. As she shared, "The hardest thing for me is I've always been a super active person. I cannot do the things I was used to doing. The situation has taught the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star not to take anything for granted, as well as develop goals for herself and her family." In addition, she admitted to the importance of looking forward. As Teddi noted, "I'm here and that makes me feel good. These are special times that we get to do any of this." The California sunshine hit a little differently this week. The bright skies over Beverly Hills offered no comfort to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum Teddi Mellencamp, who took to social media with a somber message that quickly sent shockwaves through Bravo Nation. Wearing minimal makeup and the kind of raw vulnerability usually reserved for late-night diaries, Teddi appeared in a video with tear-glossed eyes and an unmistakable intensity in her voice. What she said next silenced even her most vocal critics. "The survival rate isn't what I hoped, and that changes everything." Fans who followed Teddi's health journey knew this update was coming. They just didn't expect it to be so real, so final, so human. For the past year, Teddi has been bravely fighting stage I melanoma, a battle she first shared after a routine skin check turned into something far more sinister. At first, the updates were hopeful. A mole removal here, a biopsy there. Then, the chemo, the experimental treatments, the stark photos from hospital beds that said more than words ever could. She didn't sugarcoat the journey. She didn't post filtered selfies from the oncology wing. Teddi was raw, honest, and now she was telling the world the truth. They said if it returns again, the 5-year survival rate drops significantly into the 30s, 30%. That's what I'm staring down. And I won't lie to you. That's terrifying. Her voice cracked, and the internet held its breath. This was no housewife squabble or reunion spat. This was a mother, a wife, and a daughter facing a number on a chart that could change everything. Teddi, once known for her accountability coaching and fierce wellness mindset, suddenly looked like every woman who's ever received a devastating diagnosis: strong, scared, and utterly present. Reality star, realer than ever. Fans remembered Teddi's time on RHOBH for her straight-shooter attitude and no-nonsense approach to drama. Whether she was sparring with Dorit or defending Kyle Richards, she never shied away from speaking her mind. but cancer doesn't care about reality show alliances or confessionals. Teddi has used her platform to shine a light on skin cancer awareness, encouraging thousands of followers to schedule dermatology appointments, wear sunscreen, and stop brushing off suspicious spots. In her latest update, she included a message that cut deep. "I've always told people, be proactive, but now I have to tell you the truth. Sometimes, even when you are, it still sneaks up on you. And when it does, you fight like hell." A mother's war. Much of Teddi's video focused on her 3 children, Slate, Cruz, and Dove, and the quiet heartbreak of preparing them for what may come. "I don't want my kids to grow up with vague memories of a strong mom who got sick," she confessed. "I want them to know I fought. I want them to remember the messy mornings and silly dances in the kitchen. I want them to know that I didn't let fear steal our joy." In one particularly gut-wrenching moment, she recounted her youngest asking, "Mommy, when are you gonna stop being sick?" The kind of question that breaks you, the kind you don't answer in one go, the kind that lingers. Hollywood rallies. The reaction from fellow Bravo stars was swift and emotional. Kyle Richards, Teddi's best friend and longtime co-star, reposted the video with the caption, "Teddi is the strongest woman I know. If anyone can defy the odds, it's her. I'm not ready to live in a world without her sarcasm and dance moves." Andy Cohen weighed in, calling Teddi's post a wake-up call to us all. Even Lisa Vanderpump, with whom Teddi had famously sparred, commented with a simple, "Wishing you strength and light." But beyond the Bravo bubble, celebrities, wellness advocates, and even oncologists chimed in, praising Teddi for her candor in a world that often avoids talking about mortality, especially when it wears a pretty face and speaks in Instagram filters. Choosing hope anyway. Despite the grim statistic, Teddi didn't end her video with despair. In true Mellencamp form, she turned her heartbreak into a mission. "I'm not a number. I'm not a percentage on a pie chart. I'm a woman with 3 kids, a husband who still laughs at my terrible cooking, and a whole lot of fight left in me." She announced the launch of the Skin Check Challenge, a campaign designed to raise funds for early skin cancer detection and treatment access in underserved communities. In her words, "If I can turn this fear into something good, then I'm still winning, even if the odds say otherwise." The next chapter. Teddi has never liked the idea of being labeled a survivor. She says it sounds too passive. She prefers the term warrior. It's not about being one of the lucky ones. It's about making noise, raising awareness, and showing up every day, even when you're exhausted and the prognosis isn't in your favor. As she ended her message, Teddi looked directly into the camera and said, "If this is my story, then I'm going to tell it on my terms." Loudly, boldly, and with a lot of CPF. She smiled, that famous, defiant grin. And with that, the screen faded to black. No taglines, just truth. In a world where housewives build empires off drama and designer labels, Teddi Mellencamp just delivered the most powerful performance of her life. No script, no glam squad, no tagline. Just one woman staring down a statistic and saying, "Not today, not without a fight." And the world, for once, is listening. Let me know if you'd like a follow-up or maybe a quote-style teaser version for Instagram or social media.